In today's video, I want to show you how you can use the Vanguard Retirement Income Calculator to help you decide if you have enough money saved for retirement. And then I'm also going to compare that calculator with the Retirement Budget Calculator so you can see a difference in how those two work. The nice thing about this Vanguard Retirement Income Calculator is it's really easy. You just have a couple of inputs. So you put your current age, when you want to retire, how much money do you make a year, what percentage of your income is going into a retirement account, how much you're saving for retirement, how much have you already saved across all of the different accounts that you have, what's your income replacement. So in this case, we're going to say 80%. So instead of $120,000 a year that you're currently earning, we're going to say that you need $8,000 a month to be able to continue to live comfortably once you're retired. And then we're going to assume that your investments are growing at 5% per year just to be conservative. And we'll say that your Social Security is $2,000 per month. So if we calculate this, you'll notice it says that in retirement, by the time you get to age 62, you're going to have $1.4 million, almost $1.5 million. Your expenses are $8,000 per month, and you're going to have about $6,932 because you're going to have $4,932 that you can withdraw from your retirement savings, and then you also have $2,000 from Social Security. And right away you say, well, that's a problem because I need $8,000 a month and I only have $6,932. What this retirement income tool is doing is it's assuming that you're taking 4% of this dollar amount and that you're increasing that every year for inflation at 3% per year. And so you can see that right now you've got a problem. You've got $6,932 of income that Vanguard says is possible, and you have $8,000. Now this is a very simple tool. Let's dive in over to the Retirement Budget Calculator and look at a very similar situation. Okay, so now we're in the Retirement Budget Calculator, same thing, 60 years old, going to retire at 62. They're going to have $2,000 a month of Social Security, but now we have an inflation adjustment on that Social Security, so it's growing at 2% per year. They start out with $1.4 million. They're contributing $12,000 a year adjusted for inflation to their 401k, and their money is still growing at that assumed 5% growth rate. So now you can see in the Retirement Budget Calculator, they're going to have their Social Security income, their estimated taxes. One of the things the Retirement Budget Calculator is doing is it's using today's tax law to estimate their current or their future federal income taxes. I'm showing them the estimated tax rate, their net income after taxes. Their total expenses are $104,000. So between the Social Security, the net Social Security that they're going to have, they're going to need to take $88,584 out of the portfolio to make up for the difference. It actually ends up being a 5.4% withdrawal rate when you're factoring in taxes. So we run these numbers down. Oh, the other thing to remember too is we're assuming these expenses are increasing at 3% per year, and we're assuming your money's growing at 5% per year. So we run these numbers down, and you can see his life expectancy is age 82. And so when he dies, they have $243,000 remaining. And then she has a couple more years. The pink line is her life expectancy. So she ends up running out of money before retirement as a result of their spending in their retirement cash flow plan. Remember, retirement is all about cash flow, not your net worth. So really the reason you have that pot of money is just to be able to try to figure out how much income can it produce for you and how long will that income last. Now in the Retirement Budget Calculator, not only do we do that basic cash flow modeling, but then we allow you to run a bunch of different scenarios. So you can say, well, what if I did Roth conversions? Or what if I only spent my essential expenses instead of all expenses? Or what if I earned 6% instead of 5%? You can play with the different growth rates that are available. You can play with the different inflation factors. You can assume, what happens if one of you needs long-term care, or what if you delay Social Security to age 70, or what if you were to live to age 100, or what if you were to try a different withdrawal strategy where you're tapping into accounts at different times. So you can really customize your financial plan. You can really dial it in to your specific situation, and you can answer a lot of these questions. Ultimately, what we want is for you to just have a much greater sense of confidence as you're getting ready to make this transition, as you're trying to answer the question of have you saved enough and can you retire? Anyways, I hope you found this helpful. I'll include a link to both the Vanguard Retirement Income Calculator in the notes below, as well as to the Retirement Budget Calculator. Thanks so much.